That was weird. Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Kopcha one more time. I am here to introduce the course 6170, which is instructional design. I'm going to go through the syllabus and the learning plan or the schedule, whatever you want to call it. So I've got my video on right now just so you can see my lovely face, but I'm going to turn it off for the rest of this and go straight to the PowerPoint. But I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in just a few short days. Use this PowerPoint to help you get started on the assignments, get familiar with the course, and as always, email me with any questions that you might have. Okay, great. Okay, again, this is Edit 6170. The name of the course is Instructional Design, and this is just a course introduction to get you familiar with the course and what we do here. Okay. There are written pieces of this if the YouTube or other closed captioning isn't working for you. You can find it in the notes of the PowerPoint, which is that's in the content of our Elearning Commons course. Let's get started with when we meet. In general, we meet on the designated night from 7 to 8:15 p.m. I am being intentionally vague here because I intend to reuse this resource year after year when I teach this course. So the night we meet may change from year to year. Refer to the syllabus or online or to the UGA course schedule to find out what day we're meeting. But note that the time that I would like to meet is from 7 to roughly 8 o'clock, maybe 8:15 p.m. We do meet in a virtual classroom, and that can be accessed within our course that's contained in the eLearning Commons at UGA. To learn more about how to do it, you can view some of my other video assets on YouTube that are associated with the ELC, as well as the online classroom. In 6170, it's a pretty simple formula. Read and complete the activities each week. Come to class prepared. You are going to be expected to give good, robust feedback to other people, so be ready for that. Be ready to engage in discussions in class when we have synchronous classes, as well as anything that's happening outside of class or asynchronously. And put on your collaboration face because you're going to work as part of a team on a project. What you'll need is access to the ELC, and there's one link. There are a lot of different links. When you get into our particular course in the ELC, you're going to want to be able to find the learning plan, the syllabus, the instructional design activities, which I will call IDAs. You can find those in the course under content. And you're also going to want to look for the instructional design project itself. The details for that are in the syllabus. The eLearning Commons is where you can find all materials, but you're going to start downloading a lot of these to your local computer. It might make sense for you to just keep them organized in a 6170 specific folder. There's quite a few different readings and other resources, job aids in particular, that you're going to want to have on hand, and it's also where the virtual classroom will be held and accessed. So let's start with the learning plan, and I'm going to go to Microsoft Word here. Here's the learning plan for fall 2015. Just as an example, again, you might be in a semester where it's not fall 2015, and some of these dates right here don't quite correspond. But overall, you'll find that there's a lot of overlap and similarities. The textbook that we use is called Designing Effective Instruction by Morrison, Ross, and Kemp. The 5th edition or higher will work fine. If you go to Amazon.com, you can find the 5th edition for quite cheap, like $10 or less. So make sure you get yourself a good copy of a used one. It does not have to be new, and it does not have to be the current edition because the ideas are the same. I will warn you though, because we all will have slightly different editions, Page numbers will not correspond, but the ideas will remain the same, and I think that's the important part. Okay, so let's talk about this. The way you read the learning plan is by going from left to right. So under the presentation column, you will see whether or not we're having a live class meeting, meaning whether we're meeting in the virtual classroom. If the row is grayed out like the first row is, that's another way that I try and indicate that there is no live class meeting, that we are holding that asynchronously. So we actually will not meet on the first class night. You're going to do all your work at home on your own. This course introduction is part of that work, but there's a few other things too. Readings. What readings will you have to do for this class? You can find that here. I expect them to be read for the class. So if you look to week 2, I expect you to have read the syllabus, MRK, which is Morrison, Ross, and Kemp, Chapter 1, What is Instructional Design, Allison Rossett's article on needs assessment from 1995, and there's even an optional link to a video that Allison Rossett put out a couple years back, which it's a great video. Even if you can only watch the first 5 or 10 minutes of it, she's a very captivating speaker, and she really gets you thinking about what is instructional design. So I highly recommend that. So that's what the readings column is for. It's what I expect you to have read for that class. Same thing with the do column. I expect you to have done these things for this class. Now, clearly, you're not going to be able to do all of the things in the do column by Monday of the first class. So get them done the first week, but also get done the things for class 2. Okay?